If you grew up at all in the early 90s, then you probably at least heard of Beavis and Butthead, the cartoon duo from MTV who would struggle with getting nachos, scoring with chicks, and school. And also there was plenty of fart jokes while you're at it.
Pull my finger. No way. Come on, Beavis. Pull it. Okay.
They did a good job of capturing the essence of the show. While Beavis and Butthead was never my first choice for cartoons, I did enjoy it from time to time. The story is pretty suiting for Beavis and Butthead. So they're sitting on the couch watching TV like they normally do, and they see a commercial for a Gwar concert. They really want to go to it, so later on that week, they decide to buy their tickets. But Tom Anderson's dog has other plans for them. He snatches the tickets from them, and they go running off after the dog. The dog gets sick, and then hurls up the tickets. They try and grab it, but Tom Anderson's lawnmower decides to shred them up. And the main objective of the game is to get pieces of the tickets back so they can go to their concert. How they ended up all over the place, I don't know. You think that they would just be all on pieces in the ground, but I guess supposedly they are torn into bits all around the town that Beavis and Butthead live in. So as you can see, this is kind of an adventure game, sort of in the style of Monkey Island, because you go around collecting items that you eventually use to move forward. You can control as either Beavis or Butthead and switch off by activating the menu and hitting the start button. I'm pretty sure. And there is combat to the game, as you see here, but that is probably my least favorite part of the game, I'd say, just because it's a little bit tedious. It's a little annoying because every time you pick up an item, you switch from the attack over to the item, which you can't normally use to fight back. So when I picked up the remotes, Beavis's attack, which is him burping, wasn't equipped because I had picked up the remote. So you have to switch back to it every time you pick something up. Otherwise, you can't fight. So a lot of things are out to kill Beavis and Butthead. It seems like mall security just beats them to death. Skateboards and shopping carts are being thrown everywhere at them. This weird chick keeps walking around, just I guess pushing him out of the way. I don't know, and you're not really sure where to go or what to do. That's kind of the hard part. There's a lot of levels you can start off on. This is the mall, but there's also the high school, the hospital, the drive-in theater, Burger World, which is where they work at, and also the neighborhood, I believe. But of course, you don't really know where you're supposed to go, and you end up dying before you really get anything done most of the time. Also, every time you die, you end up losing all your items. So whatever you collected, you have to recollect every time you die and start over. Which, I have to admit, that's kind of a little annoying. I mean, I know you died and all, but it'd be nice to start out with a couple things at least. So I can go back to the start of the level to go back to Beavis and Butthead's house, where I can pick up a few items that I may have forgotten first time around, and also check my password, which I can use to start back off where I left off, if need be. And I use the TV and remote to pick my level. I can surf through the selection, like surfing through channels on the TV, as you see here. And let's see, let me pick my level right now. I think I'll go with Burger World. So this is where they work in the show, though of course people are immediately out to kill them. as usual in this game. I feel like this game would have probably been better without the fighting and combat. I really like the adventure aspect of this game and solving the puzzles, but I don't really like the combat at all. I feel like it kind of bogs the game down a little bit. I feel like it could have really had potential to be something really good if there just wasn't so much stuff trying to kill Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, they're running for their lives like they probably should be doing. Of course, this guy wants service, but I don't know the code to get in the door in the back. Jeez, even rats hurt them. Everything wants to kill Beavis and Butthead. Jesus Christ. So now I got like a straw that I can shoot spitballs with, which is a more effective long distance weapon I can use. That's nice. So I think now I'm going to give the hospital a try. Let's give this a shot here. Sounds like it's not a very pleasant place. Oh my god. Bowling ball and fucking security guard just beats him right outside the hospital entrance. See, at least they're not far from the emergency room. So I go inside. Can't interact with her. Okay, it's fine. Whoa, who's that guy? Is he in the show at all? What the hell is that guy doing? What's he shooting at me? I don't even know. Butthead's attack is a little awkward because you have to keep on turning around in order to hurt him. Let's take care of this fucker. He's down. Can't move with this. Alright, now this is new. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck, that guy's chasing after me. God damn. This level's kind of like the jet bike level in Battletoads, only with a fat guy in an underwear and a cowboy hat that just decides to jump on you and squish you. Gonna try that again though. This time I'm just gonna run past everyone. Guess I don't even have to kill that guy. So I have to evade all the weird buckets if I want to keep the guy off my back. But it's a little bit hard because there's so many of them. Jeez. I am gonna do this. Skip ahead all the people here. Getting a little farther this time. Fuck. This guy doesn't fuck around. Again, I don't remember him in the show at all. So after trying several more times, I finally managed to get past this part. Just watch and see here as I finally defeat this fat, crazy guy. Go tumbling down the stairs. And I guess that guy had a piece of the Guar ticket. Beavis and Butthead celebrate picking up a piece. I do a victory dance around the fat guy. And then I make my leave. Fuck those security guards. Well, that's all there is I really have to show for the Beavis and Butthead game for Sega Genesis. It's also available on Super Nintendo too. I call it about a mediocre to average action-adventure game. The adventure part of the game I like. I could see maybe playing through this game for that, but the action and combat aspects of it just seem to kind of bog it down a little bit and hold it from what could be, you know, kind of a classic Beavis and Butthead game. But all in all, it's not worth very much. I paid $4 for my copy, so it's not that huge of a loss. So if you like Beavis and Butthead, I think you'd probably get a kick out of this. So, anyways, have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed this review.
All right. That was cool. Yeah.